everything you need to know about a Ram 1500 Rebel X. Today, I am standing next to an all-new 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel X, and the X stands for 10 because this is the 10th anniversary edition of what I believe is to not only be the best truck in the Ram lineup, but the best off-road offering on the market today. Yes, that's right, number one, because not everybody wants to spend over $100,000 for a Raptor or a TRX, but people still want a tough, off-road ready truck, and nobody does it better than Ram. This is the second generation Ram Rebel. The Ram Rebel debuted in the fourth generation Ram and was wildly popular. It had a different bumper, different grill. Some people call it the mustache grill, but it looked different than every other off-road truck out there. Most brands just slap some stickers on it, paint the tow hooks and put some different tires on it and say they're done. That's an off-road truck, but that's not good enough for Ram. Ram changes up the bumpers, the suspension, the skid plating, the fender flares, and so much more. I can't wait to tell you about the best off-road truck on the market and the best truck in the Ram lineup.
I'm Jeff Batchelor, and I love cars. I love the look, I love the design, and I love the emotion that you feel. I love the history, brand stories, marketing strategy, and automotive trends. I love engineering, types of propulsion, engine specs, drivetrain, and performance, and I love the interiors, layouts, smell, and the gizmos and gadgets and bells and whistles. But I don't only love cars, I also sell them. If you love this content and want to chat about a purchase, text me at 416-523-6585. Now back to the video.
So you might be asking, where does the Ram Rebel fall in the Ram lineup of vehicles? Now, first off, this is a 1500 or a half-ton truck. Competes against the Chevy Silverados, the GMC Sierras, and the Ford F-150s. Although it looks big and brawny, this isn't a heavy duty and it's not a 2500. Now, in the Ram lineup, we start at the Tradesman, the Bighorn, the Sport, the Laramie, the Limited, and the Tungsten in the regular city truck category, but over in the off-road side, we start with the Warlock, the Rebel, the RHO in the off-road category. You see, no truck brands do it better than Ram when it comes to off-road offerings in the 1500 category. We don't just have one truck, we have three different levels of trucks, and this Rebel that's right in the middle is the perfect crossroads of luxury, off-road, performance, and I can't wait to tell you more about it. So all new for 2025 are the Hurricane engines that Ram are putting in their trucks. There's two different variants. There's a standard output with 420 horsepower and 469 feet-pound of torque, but Stellantis has also thrown a high output Hurricane engine in some of the higher trim level trucks. Now, even with the standard output, this has got more horsepower, more torque, and more towing than the previous outgoing Hemi V8. Not only that, but it also has better fuel mileage. So if you're not obsessed and set on making sure you keep a V8 in your truck, this is the new power plant that's going to take over the entire truck industry. This Hurricane engine powers this massive 6,000-pound truck, 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. That's quicker than an 06 BMW M3, which I know because I've got one. All right, now that we're talking about exterior styling of this truck, there is too much to describe. The things that make a Rebel stand out from the other 1500s, the things that make this off-road truck better than everybody else's, and the things that make this all-new 2025 different than the previous generation Rebel. So starting at the front, first and foremost, we have the all-new 2025 grille. It sits a lot more upright, almost forward-leaning, like it's jumping over the front bumper. The Ram letters have been raised so it looks like the truck is wearing Ram proudly on its chest, and we have all new LED headlights which are skinnier and more defined. Now, the elements that make this truck a Rebel are the steel powder coated bumper on the front. This bumper is not only more off-road ready and not prone to scratching like the painted surfaces on your truck, but it also gives the truck a better approach angle, which is something that none of the other off-road trucks on the market are considering. Just throwing some stickers and some wheels on a truck is not going to make it more capable. Ram thought about that with skid plating, protection underneath. This truck is ready to go off-road and do off-road things. Around the side, you're going to notice that we've got these big, beefy 33-inch tires straight from the factory. Not only does the truck already have a 1-inch level from the factory, but we've also got famous monotube Bilstein shocks, which you can peek through and see the little blue tubes to know that you've got some quality suspension in here as well. Other things to note: the Ram Rebel has our Sport Performance hood, okay? So you actually have functional heat extractors on the hood. You have a large power bulge encasing the Hurricane engine inside, and listed right on the hood, SST is the engine that you'll find inside. The only thing that I don't like about the appearance of this truck are the optional trailer tow mirrors. These trailer tow mirrors do great on our heavy duty trucks, and if you need a great big tow mirror, then you probably have to option them. But after driving this truck around, these mirrors are not only a massive eyesore, but they are incredibly functional. Not only are they power folding, but they're also power extendable, and they also have LED floodlights located on the front and the rear of the mirrors. As we move down the side of this truck, you can see the steel powder coated bumper continues in the rear as well. Some other really nice elements that Ram has on the truck is their famous bed utility step to get in and out of the truck nice and easy. We've got the dual exhaust tips, which is a signature Ram thing. And we've also got all new LED taillights on this Ram 1500 Rebel.
All right, so if I don't have you convinced already that the Ram Rebel destroys the GMC AT4 and the Ford Tremor, wait till you see the interior. This is going to blow you away. Ram has been creating game-changing interiors since 2019 when they came out with the all-new 5th gen and won 3 back-to-back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Years. Not just for the interiors, but for the entire truck. And when you get a 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel X, you get the TRX interior, the RHO interior. You get the nicest interior available in the truck market. I'm talking TRX, deep bucket, Alcantara suede trimmed seats. I'm talking leather wrap dash. I'm talking Alcantara on the door sills and carbon fiber on the trim. This interior leaves nothing forgotten. Everything you touch, every surface feels high-end and premium. There's no massive panel gaps or lack in interior quality. It feels like you're in a BMW or a Rolls-Royce, but it's not. It's a Ram 1500. Now, as far as creature comforts go, the seats not only are comfortable, but they're power, heated, cooled, and have memory settings. Those memory settings also pair to the pedals and the radio and all your safety settings, including the heads-up display in this vehicle. And not only are the front seats heated and ventilated, but the rear seats are reclining and heated as well. All right, so now let's talk technology, okay? Although this is an off-road ready truck, when you get the Ram 1500 Rebel 10th Anniversary Edition, they put all the latest and greatest technology in this vehicle as well. You get a full color heads-up display that is
equally as customizable as any heads-up display you've ever seen, plus it's color, so it looks really nice when it's giving you navigation directions or warning you that you're driving too fast. In the driver cluster, you have a 12-inch wide customizable driver information center. This is one of the most configurable and the most user-friendly and attractive driver instrument clusters I have ever seen. When we move down to the steering wheel, we've got paddle shifters so you can drop a gear and disappear. It's a flat bottom steering wheel right out of the TRX, so it looks and feels sporty. And then your user controls and your safety driver controls are right where you want them, easy to use, located on the steering wheel. All right, now let's talk safety features on this 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel 10th anniversary. Ram has been known to have some of the best active driving systems, and this vehicle has it. Not only does it have a detection system to let you know if you're leaving your lane, but it'll actually hold you center between those lines. Also, we've got adaptive cruise control in the vehicle as well. And when you pair those two things together, you actually have a system that'll drive the vehicle for you. Rest your hand on the steering wheel so the vehicle knows that you're alive, and it'll take care of the accelerating, the slowing down, and the left to right driving of the vehicle. Next to the steering wheel, all new for 2025 are selectable drive modes in the Ram trucks. You can go directly into sport mode as it's listed on its own button, or you can scroll through various other drive modes. What I love about this is you get a great big visual display of a Ram truck in the conditions of the drive mode that you're in. So now over to the center stack, where we have all new for 2025, a 14.5-inch infotainment screen. It's powered by a Uconnect 5 system, which is unanimously the most user-friendly and configurable infotainment system on the market. Down below, you've got a hotbar, which can bring you directly to the functions and features that are important to you. You've got a home page, which is unlimitedly customizable. You can rearrange different tiles, customize what shows up in those tiles. The options are absolutely endless. And if that wasn't enough, a quick slide from the top to the bottom, you can get directly to your cameras, you can directly get directed to your heated and ventilated seats, and many other of the vehicle functions. Now, if you don't like using a big screen, Ram's got you covered. All the buttons for your climate controls are just located nestled in right here to the side, and yes, you still get a real volume switch. Now, other things that users are going to enjoy is wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Have you ever seen your phone display so large? Not only do you get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you get wireless charging. Not one, but two wireless charging pads. And the music from your phone, you get to pump it through 19 Harman Kardon speakers. This is a high-performance audio system that you will not be disappointed with. Now, not only will this truck actually drive for you, but the camera systems in this truck is absolutely insane. Now, many vehicles now have a 360 camera system and a few other different funky views, but this all-new Ram 1500 Rebel 10th anniversary now has blind spot cameras, which, when you turn your turn signal to the left or the right, will actually show you the camera on the screen. This is something that Honda and Hyundai have been doing for years, and it's always made me wonder why other manufacturers didn't copy it. But that's not all. We also have curb cameras, so you can actually look outside your door to make sure that you don't open up your door into any objects. But that is not all. You also have an ability to set it up in your vehicle options to have your camera system automatically turn on anytime your vehicle finds anything in the park sense system. That's right. If you're pulling into your garage and you're getting close to the wall, the vehicle is going to sense that. It'll automatically pull up your camera display, making it very, very easy to park in tight parking spots, garages, pull up close to objects with ease and confidence. And we're not done with screens quite yet.
Not only do we have a heads-up display, a 12-inch instrument cluster display, a 14.5 infotainment screen, but even your rear view mirror, it's a screen too. And last but not least, Ram even has a passenger infotainment screen where passengers can watch Netflix, they can download movies, they can be a co-pilot controlling the navigation, adjust audio settings, pair phones, and many other useful functions.
All right, now another place Ram kills it is in the second row. Not only does it have class-leading space, but it's got all the really cool quirks and features that rear seat passengers not only would like, but have only dreamed of. You have the same quality leather and Alcantara suede seats here in the back with the beautiful red stitching, but that's not all. These seats are heated as well as reclining. Have you ever seen reclining rear seats in a pickup truck? Not only that, but in the middle, we have an ultra premium center console here, which has new cup holders and an extra storage bin. And if that wasn't enough, we also have a full suite of USB power outlets, 5 power outlets in total for the rear passenger occupants. Now, comfort isn't the only thing that Ram pays attention to in the rear seat. Having functionality and storage is also really important. When you flip up the rear seats, you'll see there's this nice little floor divider, which can either give you more under-seat storage or tuck away to give you more floor storage. Also, underneath the all-weather mats in this truck, you also have the famous Ram bins. Some people like to put ice in them. Some people like to put their washer fluid and jumper cables in it. Whatever you want, this truck is full of storage. All right, now that we're around back of this 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel 10th anniversary, Ram is killing it at the tailgate game with not only one way to let down and lift back up your tailgate, but actually 5 different ways. The first is the obvious manual way. You pull the handle and you lift it up with your own muscles. But the second way would be on the key fob. You have a power down as well as a power up function on the key fob. Also, located right above the rear view mirror, you can let the tailgate down, and then right here on the side of the tailgate, you've got a button which puts the tailgate back up. But my favorite of all of them is this one. When you put your tailgate down and take something out of the trunk and have your hands full with just a little bump of your knee, the tailgate will actually go back up into position. And if lowering and raising your tailgate wasn't cool enough, we've also got a bed utility step, which allows you to crawl into the back of your truck with ease. All right, and now inside the back of your Ram 1500 Rebel, we also have LED lights, which have a switch located in the box. We also have a power source located in the box, and we also have these great utility rails, which allow you to adjust your cargo tie downs up and down the length of the box. All right, I've said it once and I'll say it again. The Ram Rebel, in my opinion, is the best Ram truck in the entire Ram truck lineup. That's because it's not too expensive, but it's not too basic. It does all the off-road stuff right. None of the competitors in its class put as much attention to a truck being able to do off-road stuff. We got upgraded tires, upgraded suspension, fender flares, bumpers, skid plating, a locking rear axle, and so much more. The Rebel is not only a worthy off-road truck, but inside it hugs you and gives you the luxury and creature comforts you've only dreamed of in a truck. And if that wasn't good enough, it also does truck stuff better than other trucks with tow hooks on the front, a massive tow rating, 392 axle ratio. This truck does it all. And this Ram Rebel 10th anniversary is the epitome of the Ram Rebel. The best truck in my mind just got a whole lot better.